Welcome back, everybody. All right, so let's go ahead and let's add in or make a square glass. So we already have a cube here, and what we're going to do is we're actually going to first make this glass by tabbing into edit mode, and we'll take the first here and we'll just simply move it up. And yeah, I like tall glasses. And actually, we'll scale this out here just a bit, and we'll scale this in just a bit, not too much. Again, you can push 3 or 1, and you can see that that looks like that too. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to add in a modifier, and we're going to add in what we call a bevel modifier. Now, this bevel modifier, if you look at it, if I tab into object mode, I'll just actually undo this here. So we got a simple rectangle there, and if I add in the bevel modifier, it makes it look a little bit cooler. Now we can add in as many segments as we want, and again, it uses the same problem with vertices as subdivision surface modifier. So if I go and I apply this and I tab back into edit mode, you can see that there's a lot. Now this isn't going to break the bank, right? When it comes to vertices here. And in fact, this actually looks really cool. The only problem is the more vertices you use here, the harder it can get. So there's a couple things we can do. Let's just undo that for a second. Okay, we're going to add that bevel modifier in just a second, but what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to delete this face here. We're going to make this a glass first before we add the bevel modifier. And if I hop into Edge Select and I Alt plus right mouse click, we can go E to extrude, right click, scale that in, and so this is going to make our glass here. E to extrude, scale it along the Z axis, and then scale that in something like that. Push face, and now we have like a glass or something like that here, and we can even scale that in just a bit more. Most people aren't going to be looking directly into the glass. Let's tab back into object mode, and we'll add in that bevel modifier, and you can see here that that looks kind of cool. The only issue is that this is also being beveled, which is kind of a waste of vertices, but at this point we're just going to deal with that for now. The other way we could do this is we could do this afterwards. We could bevel it first, then make the glass, but I'm just going to do it this way. It's a little bit easier. And we'll make this a pretty round glass. 8 was good. Yeah, I think that looks fine. All right, and let's go ahead and click apply. Tab back in edit mode, and there we go. We got this cool little kind of glass, or it could be a flower vase or something like that. The one last thing is if we were to put this into any kind of engine, this glass is huge. So we really need to make it look more like this. Okay, not what it was before, because it was huge. Remember that this grid is a scale here, and whenever you move in between different programs, whether it's Unity, Unreal, or anything else that you're going to put your 3D models into, you want to make sure that you have scale appropriate. It can be quite annoying when it's not when it doesn't work out. All right, I'll see you guys in the next tutorial.